Hey guys, do you know why Jesus came to earth? It's because he wanted to tell us about the one and only way we can become God's children again. Now it was the night of the Passover lamb sacrifice. The high priest called people together and took Jesus to Pilate. "Are you the king of Jews?" asked Pilate. Jesus answered, "What you said is true." Everyone, including the high priest, began to charge Jesus with many crimes. Pilate asked Jesus, "Listen to these people's charges against you. Don't you have anything to say?" But Jesus didn't answer him. Pilate was startled and frightened. So he asked the people, "What do you want me to do with this man who calls himself the King of Jews?" The people shouted, "Kill him on the cross!" "Why? What did he do wrong?" But the people shouted back even louder, "Kill him on the cross!" Pilate knew that the high priest handed over Jesus out of jealousy, but because he didn't want to displease the people there, he gave Jesus to them to be killed on the cross. The soldiers took over and whipped him, spit on him, and made fun of him, saying, "Hail, the King of Jews!" Then they took him to the hills of Golgotha. At 9 a.m, the people nailed Jesus to the cross. On the cross they wrote, "King of the Jews." People walked by and insulted him, saying, "Hey, why don't you try to save yourself?" Everyone, including the high priest, mocked and said, "Come down from the cross, and then we'll believe you." Soon it was noon, the brightest time of the day. However, the whole country became dark, and the darkness lasted for 3 hours. At 3 o'clock, Jesus cried in a loud voice, "Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani." This means, my God, why have you left me alone?" One man filled a sponge with vinegar and tied it to a stick. Then he gave that sponge to Jesus to drink from it and said, "Let's see if Elijah will come and take him from that cross." Then Jesus cried in a loud voice and finally died. A soldier who was standing there saw Jesus die and said, "This man really was the Son of God." Now there was a man at the sea named Joseph, who was one of the people waiting for God's kingdom to come. He went to Pilate and asked, "Please give me the body of Jesus." Pilate wondered if Jesus was really dead. So he called the soldier guarding Jesus, and after making sure that Jesus was dead, he gave Joseph the body. Joseph put Jesus' body in a tomb. And then he closed the tomb entrance with a very large stone. Some people, including the high priest, had the soldier guard the tomb. The preparation day passed, and it was the day after the Sabbath day, which meant it was the 3rd day since Jesus died. Early in the morning, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome were on their way to the tomb to put fragrant oil on Jesus' body. There's a large stone blocking the tomb entrance. Do you think there's anyone who can help us move it? But when they arrived at the tomb, they found out that the large, heavy stone was already moved. They entered the tomb and saw a man with a white robe. "Don't be afraid. You're looking for Jesus who died on the cross, right? Jesus has risen from the dead. He's not here. Go tell his disciples and also Peter that he is on his way to Galilee and that they'll be able to see him there like he told them before." Jesus has risen! In 3 days, just like he promised. Come on, let's go and tell them this good news. And off they went in a hurry. Guys, Jesus died on the cross for us and rose again in 3 days just like he promised. And you know what? He made another promise. He said that he'll come back to us. And all we have to do is go tell everybody in every part of the world about this good news while we wait for him. Let's go for it! We can do it! And that's the end of today's story.